So I'm going to quickly explain the upcoming video. Now, the police were not that polite before the camera was turned on. When I first approached them at the gate, they were shouting, they were rude and they were aggressive. And I've got no interest whatsoever in having a conversation with somebody that thinks behaving like that is acceptable, whether they're a police officer or whether they're not. I've certainly got no interest in having any confrontation with the police. I knew what was going to happen. I kept my cool. I went and got my stuff ready. And I went and got myself ready. And it was only when they climbed the gate and approached the house was when I confronted them. Now, I can't talk about my case, and I'm not going to, but I can talk about the family court in general. In a criminal court, you need to prove beyond reasonable doubt. Now, in a family court, you can have an order slapped on you without any evidence being produced whatsoever. And that's wrong. That's giving somebody else power over you. That's giving them a weapon to use against somebody else. That weapon is the police. They're able to use the police as pawns whenever they're angry, whenever they're upset, whenever they're feeling emotional, whenever they're feeling jealous. They have that power to use at any moment. Now, I now have somebody from my past who's stalking my life, who's stalking my social media, who's using the justice system against me whenever they see fit. And I can't defend myself. The only way I can defend myself is by taking civil action, which I am, but that takes time. And that's just not fair. Now, I want to make it clear, I have no issues and no problems at all with the police. In fact, if my children went missing tomorrow, the police would be the first people that I would call. I have fans in different forces around the country and in other countries. But because I've done videos exposing some bad police officers, which happen to belong to Northamptonshire Police Force, that has now opened me up for bullying from the Northants Police. And it's fucking unacceptable, and I will not be bullied. I was held for 11 hours yesterday, then interviewed, then released without charge. And they decided to arrest me before seeing any evidence of the allegation that was made against me. They only sought evidence against me when I was in the police station for 11 hours. So before they come to arrest me, they hadn't seen any evidence whatsoever. Because, well, there was none anyway. And it's unacceptable. I am now being bullied by Northamptonshire Police. So I want to make this very clear. Every time you come for me, I will record it. I don't do it for likes. I don't need to post videos and pictures for likes. Just look at my fan page. I don't need to do that. What my page is, my page will always remain truthful. And I will just expose you for who you really are. If you're going to come into my place of work and arrest me in front of my customers, you're going to come into Tesco's and arrest me in front of my mother, which I ended up suing you for. If you're going to come to my house and arrest me not only in front of a sponsored athlete that I've flown over, but also my friend, then I'll fucking embarrass you as a person and the force you represent. It's wrong. Now, you may be able to do this to the average man or woman, the average working man or woman, and get away with it. But you won't fucking do it to me. Because I have a power, which is social media. I have a voice. Albeit, it's a little power and a little voice compared to what a police force has, but it's a fucking voice. And it will be heard. It's unacceptable. Lee, you awake? You've been in the country 2 hours. The police are surrounding the house, and they're arresting me for breaking a non-molestation order. This is what happens when you give the power to somebody with no proof. It gives them power to fucking use whenever they want. And now it's going to be a day of my life completely fucking wasted, again in the cells. It's embarrassing. We've got an athlete here, supposed to be his host.
And he said I was going to be the first one to bang you, but now if you go into jail, somebody else might bang you.
Oh, look, hey, get off my fucking fence! Yeah, when I'm coming, you get off my fucking fence, and you're on camera. You're on camera, you get off my fucking fence.
Oh,
Stay there.
puppy.
Keep the camera on, Lee, just in case they taser me, because I'll fucking sue them again. I'm coming. Fucking wait there. I don't know you.
You don't have to use force. We're trying to be reasonable.
You don't have to use force. You don't have to arrest me either. They're saying that I've posted stuff about my ex on Facebook. You'd have thought that they would have gone on Facebook to have a look, wouldn't they? Do you what?
Can you open the gate now for us, please?
Yeah, I need to get the key first.
Okay, I don't know about how we've got a key or a button, I don't know.
Right, well, I've just got in from the airport. My cleaner's been in, and I don't know where she is. So just forgive me.
It's fine. You can open the gate as soon as you can, please. Thank you.
Right, you're police. I can't exactly go anywhere. So the last thing I'm going to do is going to let you kick the door in. Okay? So unless you want to struggle with me and drag me over a fucking gate, I suggest you just have a bit of fucking patience and wait. Don't come to my house, arresting me over bollocks, and then wanting me to talk.
Okay.
Remember what happened to PC Dickhead? Remember what happened to PC
Remember you're under
Dickhead?
caution.
Remember what happened to PC Dickhead?
Remember you're under caution.
Right, well, if you carry on acting like this, the same will happen to you. You're being silly. This is what happens when you don't look at evidence and you just come round to arrest somebody.
Merseyside, not Northampton. Like I say, it's an allegation.
Right, if somebody says, Aaron's done this online, wouldn't you start by having a look to see if that's actually happened?
You can ask the officers, Merseyside officers, when they speak to you.
So maybe that might save resources and then save you lot a lot of time.
Let's stop arguing about this now, because we need to interview about it. You can put your side of the story on interview.
I will, but that camera's staying on until I know I'm safe.
That's fine. It's your house, you can do what you want.
That's right, it's my fucking house.
It is.
And I also know my rights.
Where the hell is that button?
I just need to make sure I've got everything. What station are you taking me to?
CJC, Northampton.
Right. Fucking believable. Am I being interviewed straight away? Am I being...
Hopefully, yeah. We'll let the investigation team know straight away.
You should have subtitles,
I'm
really.
not
That's
gonna
police
promise
talk to no, you won't. You're going to be in fucking all day and you'll probably be released maybe at 12 o'clock tonight.
It's a good thing I'm taking a nap there, isn't it?
It is a good thing taking it up.
You want me to hold on to that controller?
I've got a lot to do today. Oh, fucking hell. You're going to have to... Calvin will be over in a bit anyway.
Okay.
Right.
What time's he coming, like 12ish?
Cuff me up, or are you going to let me sit in the car?
If you're going to be reasonable with us, I don't really see any reason...
When have I never been reasonable with you?
Okay.
I'll go with you whenever. It's all you guys that come into my place to work with fucking guns. It's you guys that want to push me around with handcuffs on. I've always said to you, and I'll say it now on camera, I am no threat to you. I will walk wherever.
That's fine.
I don't want to be tasered.
If you stay like
I don't want to be roughed
If
up.
you stay like this...
I'm just very pissed off.
There's no need to handcuff you.
Marley.
Go on in. I'll sit in the back with you, and then you can come with me.
Don't need to handcuff yet. You've got reasonable press. You can go in the back, no problem.
Marley, in. Last time they came into my gym, they said that Marley was an aggressive dog and he nearly got tasered.
I was here for that too. That must be a good luck
There
charm.
for that, wasn't it?
Every time I come from Australia,
Ah,
you
know
leave
it's
me.
me anyway, not him. He's got a tattoo on his face too.
Well, I've met you before.
It's a bit not the same, is it, really? Not the same.
Oh, the accent.
You're famous, aren't you? So that's why.
So you lot.
Next time you should have said g'day. Bye, Aaron. Bye, Aaron.
Welcome to England.
I thought Australia had all the convicts.